Okay, because I have a tendency to ramble, I'm gonna do something in an ill-advised and record when I'm hungry and should be making food. Um, I said I was gonna tell you guys about the new tattoo and just totally spaced. Sorry, I was looking at something on the computer. So we have this wolf here, which is a tribal wolf. Sorry, forgot to tell him I was recording. And it has sheet music that goes to this wolf. Now, this wolf represents me. The sheet music is sheet music. Sorry, from See Through, the Pentatonic song. World Under My Skin, they're for you to find. Sorry. Then the next one around is Naked to the Core. Stripped Down to My Heart, Naked to the Core. So that's the section that's here. So this one is me. It's an Arctic wolf. I drew that. And then this one is all of my family that's spread everywhere. So it's one wolf singing to, it's like a contact call like wolves will do. I also drew the dragon, which was in the React video. Well, that's not very helpful. There we kind of go. So I drew that, and she is blowing an icy wind. Oh boy. All the way. Yeah, that. And I drew the dragon, and of course she's purple because she's me. Enjoying, embracing the cold north. Even though cold really doesn't do my body any favors. I have arthritis and tendonitis, so cold's not fun. I have bursitis. That's also not fun. My lungs freak out when it's cold. My skin freaks out when it's cold. But I can afford to live up here. The people are nicer. I have a regular gaming group. There's more community supports. So in general, I'm just happier up here, even though I miss my family. And since we're doing an update, so y'all know me, the autism, loose ligaments, I'm clumsy. So I'm at the Deeps, which is a local diving spot. But I wasn't diving. I was sitting on like the kiddie rock because I didn't want to get the water in my ears because there was algae the last time I went, even though people pulled it off. You know, with my skin being weird, I just didn't want to risk it. And I'm prone to ear infections and swimmer's ear and all that stuff. So I didn't want to get my ears wet. So a bunch of drunks had taken over and I wanted to get out of the water. And I was on the other side of the pool from the blanket, the towels. So I'm sitting on the rock and I floop, just boom. Forgetting there was a submerged rock that I had just been standing on. I was just standing on this darn thing, but I forgot that it was there. I don't know how. Anyway, so my knee, boom, with all my weight on. I just floop with all of my weight, which is 109 pounds. We won't say how much, but it's a lot. It's under 200, so there's that. Well, I have a history of breaking bones and not knowing it. Broke my other leg above the knee, didn't know it. Walked around on it for months, and it still hurt a year later. I go in, they say, and they said my knee still hurts. Says, all right, well, there's nothing on the x-ray, let's do an MRI. And the MRI tech says, did you know you broke your leg? I said, no. I was pregnant at the time, so they couldn't do a whole lot of x-rays. I got hit by a car. They x-rayed the toe, which also hurt. Figure this out. I broke my leg and my toe at the same time. Now, I know I broke my big toe in 3 places, but why did that hurt more than my leg breaking? I don't know. Yeah, imagine using crutches. Left toe, broken in 3 places, has pins in a walking boot, all of that. Right leg, broken above the knee. Bursitis in this shoulder. The bursa in the joint just like exploded, hyperbolically speaking, and that's permanent. This will always act up if the weather suddenly changes from one extreme to the other. If the barometric pressure does anything weird, I know it. Because this is the shoulder that all 200 some odd pounds of me landed on when I hit by the car. You know, I did a lovely pirouette, broke the big toe in 3 places. The car hitting me broke the leg, and then everything, all of my weight landed here. And I can do this because the weather's fine and it's not gonna hurt me. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you've ever wondered what people mean when they say they can tell how old your tattoo is, these are older than this one. So you can see the color difference. And then this one is newer than this one, so you can kind of see the vividness. Anyway, so the deeps, I just whoop, off the rock, all of my weight onto that knee. My good knee. Remember, this is my good knee. Well, you remember that bursitis thing I was talking about here, where all of the fluid-filled bursa in my joints just, well, yep, did it again. Hitting this part of my knee because this is the part that was affected. So I get to hobble around and not stand for long periods of time. But the other day, the weather was being weird and rainy and stuff. So both of my knees were acting up. So I had to make pancakes sitting in my computer chair, which does not sit completely vertically. So every time I would turn from the sink to the stove, it hit the handle of the pan. So yeah, this is my life. And I have Gishwez in a week. If you don't know what that is, that's what some of the weird videos on my channel are. Like the spa dog and the pineapple shoes aren't on my channel. They're on somebody. Are the pineapple shoes? I don't know. Anyway, singing in that weird hat to the barista. That was Gishwez. The cheerleader in the produce costume was Gishwez. So that's in a week. Any of my friends and family that are watching this, I may ask you really weird things, but if you've known me long enough, you know about Gishwez, you know it's coming. Now they're thinking about not doing YouTube this year for the Gishwez submissions. Last time I checked, it was still YouTube. So you may or may not see more Gish sanity on the channel after the hunt. You have to wait X amount of time after the hunt to submit things, or to allow other people besides the judges to see it. My cat is gonna be in the cone of shame again because, weirdly enough, this little black hair that was curly was in his ear. Now I'm blonde. I'm whiskey blonde. My PCAs are both brunettes. One is dyed hair, so it wouldn't be black, and the other one has long hair. And my boyfriend has long hair. So I don't know where this little curly hair came from. Maintenance guy's got gray hair, so it wasn't him. I have no idea. But it got in his ear, and he kept scratching at it to try to get this irritating thing out of his ear. I thought it was wax. I cleaned out with Q-tips carefully. And there was hardly anything in there. So I get to the second ear, and I go, well, there's a hair in there. And he scratched himself, well, this would be the equivalent place, raw. So, and he got the cone off during the night, I guess when he went in the covered litter box, which I forgot to take the cover off of. So I have to put the ointment on it, put the cone on again. Yeah, so I think that's all of the updates. But this is also why I've been wearing tank tops in the videos, because this is still new and fresh, and I have to put this on it a few times a day to keep it from like getting messed up. I already have to get it touched up though, because some of the, I don't know if you can see, but some of the, well, you can't see, but some of the lines on the sheet music are a little thin in spots, so I have to go get that touched up. Oh, funny thing. When I went to urgent care to get my knee looked at, they heard my cough, and she's like, okay, so what are you here for, the cough? And I'm like, no, that's just how I sound. So 10 minutes of updates, that should do. By the way, the last reaction video got cut off because I forget that my camera or my phone has limited, I wish I had a webcam, because my phone has limited space. So when I hit that limited space, it'll stop recording whatever I'm doing, which has screwed me over a lot of times. The problem was I forgot to delete from my phone the Paradise Bay tutorial optimizing thingy, which was like half an hour. So sorry, I wasn't going to say anything that interesting. I put the rest of what I was going to say in the description. Oh, by the way, if anybody knows how to put the link to the original song in the description of my React videos, let me know. Can I just like copy the URL at the top in the little boxy dealie, the HTTP whatever? Can I just copy that and like paste it in the description? Is that what I do? I really don't know, and I kind of, but it's going to be so much work to go back through all of my React videos, because there's a lot of them, and put the link in there. But I kind of want to be as professional as possible. So if anybody knows how to do that, is that what I do? Can you leave a comment and let me know? I'm really not tech savvy. Like I know there's a way to stitch 2 videos together on YouTube, but I don't know how to do it because the videos are on my phone, but I do the editing on the computer or the tablet. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for the Hollins Academy beta to get around to the actual coursework. They're still developing what courses they're going to have. Sorry, I have to wiggle my mouse because I don't want the computer to turn off. So they're still ironing out what courses they're going to have in what order, blah, 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 blah. Lesson plans. They're working out the lesson plans. So they haven't gotten around to the video editing portion of the Hollins family beta testing. So I'm still clueless. I know a lot of you have been asking for me to put the original video in a little box right here. The problem is my computer is from Fingerhut and you can't upgrade anything but the graphics card. Apparently that I have lovingly named GLaDOS doesn't have the memory to hold the editing software that I need. And I eventually want to build my own computer bit by bit, and hey, I can have a purple tower if I do it that way. It's going to cost a lot of money, but you break it down like, you know, $80 case, $100 motherboard, whatever. Like, I know these pieces are expensive, but yes, that is actually completely normal for me. I won't get into why. It's mast cell insanity. Anyway, so I'm going to try to build my own computer. Now, I say I'm going to build it, but what I mean is I'm going to buy the parts and my friend Chris is going to build it for me. Show me how to weld the pieces on and all that stuff. So I think now that's everything. It's going to take a long time for me to build a computer, so don't go thinking I'm going to have high quality videos anytime soon. I'm disabled, okay? I can afford one piece a month, and that's assuming that it's not this month. Well, I said this month, but August. Because August I have Gishwez, I have the Pentatonics concert, yes, I'll upload videos, and I have VIP, so I will be close enough to the stage to get decent video this time. Hopefully I can stand through the whole thing. I didn't realize I was in the standing zone. So this month I have Gishwez, I have the concert, and I have my son's birthday. So I'm not going to be buying computer parts this month. Unless I find a really, really, really good deal. But September isn't a good month either, because September, my 4 stepkids, hi guys, that's when I send their birthday school supply shipment, those that are still in school. Thankfully, 2 of them are graduated, so I only have to buy school supplies for 2 of them. Well, I mean, if they go to college, I'll get them notebooks and stuff, but no plans yet. Quick plug. My stepson is on YouTube. One of the twins, Xavier the Guy. He does mostly vlogs. He's got a bit of a stutter, but still adorable. I might be just a little bit biased. Anyway, so September is presents for 4. Now, I try to buy things throughout the year to spread out the cost for birthday and Christmas. But still, 4 kids. So September is not viable either. October is my birth month. So October, I might treat myself to the purple computer case. I don't know what I'm getting myself for my birthday. It's probably not going to be another tattoo. So far, the only plans that I have are sheet music for Black is the color of my true love's hair, if I can get it. I need the version with Avi and Peter because that's the one I first learned to sign all the way through. And I mean sign language. So I want to get that coming down this way. I have to go around a mole on my arm because when you tattoo over a mole, that happens. That little gap there that you can barely see because angles. And then this side, I might get more sheet music so that I'm like all sheet musiced up. Don't know what I'm going to get here. I don't know. But I don't have any plans for new tat. I might get color on the tortoise and the koi fish. But I don't really have any plans for new tattoos yet. By the way, everybody complains about the collarbone. That, no big deal. The worst part for me was the shoulder blade. That was rough. I actually whimpered when he got here because this is a fatty part of the body, and apparently fatty tissue is like one of the worst things to get tattooed other than bone. By the way, you will never see tattoos on my feet or my hands because that's just pain that I don't need. And hand and foot tattoos are notorious for fading relatively quickly because when you're in the shower, you are standing in water. And when you're OCD or autistic, you wash your hands a lot. So no hand or foot tattoos. Still hasn't come off with the screensaver. Anyway, I really think that's all. I think that I'm finished. And that's a regional variant. Minnesota apparently has weird sign language. So when you see me signing, I'm using Minnesota Sign Language, which is apparently just a little bit different, kind of weird. So yeah, if you want to see some sign language videos, I can do that. So let me know. And I should really stop because it's coming up on 19 minutes. So that's everything.